them under your leg. I don't want to see your phones. Right? Someone's standing up here talking. What happens if I'm on my phone? Do I care what you're saying? No. All right. So listen, we're waiting for one more crew to come in. Do we need to talk? You're good. You're good. All right. Awesome. All right. So listen up. Remember that part of why you're here today, right? You're going to hear from your classmates. It takes guts to stand up here and talk in front of your colleagues, right? In front of your classmates, right? You guys do it sometimes in the classroom with a small group of kids. So I want your undivided attention. I want you to pay attention to what's happening up here. Okay? This is various, we'll go over the voting and what will happen. We have a lot of kids, which is very exciting. So please, please, please be respectful, be courteous, okay? We have a day and a half left of school. Yay, right? Congratulations. Yeah, give it up, guys. Listen, and then you're officially seniors, right? Which is super, super exciting, okay? So tomorrow we hope to celebrate a Bulldog Pride. Remember that tomorrow is a half day of school too, so if we don't see some of you tomorrow, I hope you guys have an amazing summer, okay? But I'm gonna, and let's give it up to this wonderful woman, Mrs. Farias, for doing all she does, right? For student council, thank you.
You guys are going to be seniors next year. It is a very important role to fulfill as a senior. They will represent your class for the rest of your time while you're in this school, but also outside of this school as well. They'll plan your reunions, etc. So when you're listening, please pay attention, listen, and vote who you think is going to do a lot of work for your class. All right, we're going to start with student council. First up is Josani Diaz.
Hi guys, good morning. Oh, thank you. So my name is Josani Diaz. For those of you that don't know, I've been in student council for the past 2 years. I've done a lot for student council, such as GBA, small little awards for our teachers and administration. And I would love to have your vote for the next upcoming year. Thank you guys so much.
Next up, we have running for student council, Olivia Paczynski.
Hi, I'm Olivia, running for student council. Thank you.
Next up for student council, we have Kareli Gasky.
It's Cariel. I'm running for student council, and I've been on it for the past 3 years, so vote for me.
Next up for student council, Charlotte Odette.
So hello and good morning to everyone. My name is Charlotte Odette, and I'm running for a position on your Monty Tech Student Council. I have been on your student council since sophomore year, and I'm hoping to continue on to senior year. Thank you. Vote for me.
Next up, running for historian and student council, Matthew Grossi.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Rossi, for those that don't know me. And of course I have to be the first one to give a speech. So here we go. I also say that as if I'm not one of you. I'm running for historian as well as student council. And just to start us off, I have a question. How many of you have had someone in your life, probably older than you, say these are like the golden years or the best years of our life? Well, who wants to remember waking up at 5 in the morning to catch the bus or procrastinating homework until Sunday night? But with my experience as student council, I realized that it's so much more than that. It's about the pep rallies, the games, the sports, the dances, everything else. Last week, I had a conversation with a freshman, and he was like, good luck. And I'm like, with what? And he's like, running for librarian. And I'm like, librarian? Do you mean historian? And he's like, oh yeah, that's the one. So I can assure you that I'm someone who knows the position. I have a passion for community and social events, and photography is one of my favorite hobbies. I am dedicated to making memories even in the smaller moments. If you elect me to student council and class office, together we can make high school become something worth remembering. A time period we can look back upon fondly and create make our last year something to remember. Thank you for your time, and good luck to my other candidates.
Thank you. Next up, running for historian and student council, Waylon Latart.
Good morning, guys. So I'm Waylon Latart, and if any of you guys don't know, I'm running for historian as well as student council. And many of you may already know me from the various different clubs and athletics that I'm part of, which help to show that I value commitments and that I actively participate throughout the school. And I'm willing to dedicate myself and be present for this class throughout senior year. I'm running for these positions because I love to help out wherever I can and volunteer. And I want to make our senior year the best it can be. Thank you, and I hope I can count on your vote.
Next up, running for historian, Alyssa LeBlanc.
Good morning, my name is Alyssa LeBlanc. Some of you might know me as Clipper. I'm your class historian, part of student council, and part of this year's prom committee. Today I'm running for historian. I have partaken in student government since I was in 4th grade, and I feel qualified enough to say that I've noticed that we have been a bit quiet on choices that we make. I prioritize communication between the class and the class officials. As historian, I have created surveys for all of you to vote on various things. So I'm going to do a quick survey right now. For those of you who have voted on class-sponsored movie nights, can you please raise your hand? Thank you. For those of you who have given your opinions on where we should go for our senior trip, can you please raise your hand? Awesome, thank you. For those of you who went to prom, raise your hand. Keep your hand up if you had a drink from Shirley Temple Bar. So I know this was a popular discussion this year because originally we weren't planning on having a soda bar. When I heard the displeasure of our class, I made sure to push for all of your opinions to be heard in prom committee and during our class officer meetings. We had a soda bar because I listened to you all. As historian, I can't promise you all these nonsense things, but I can promise you I will listen to you all, make sure that you have your voices heard. I want you all to have your voices heard. Your voice is your future. Once again, my name is Alyssa LeBlanc. I hope you will vote me as your class historian next year. I hope you all have a great summer. Thank you.
Next up, running for secretary and student council, Ariana Hernandez.
Hi everyone, I'm Ariana Hernandez and I'm running to be our last class secretary as well as a member of student council. I know speeches like these can sound the same. I'm organized, I'll take notes, vote for me. But I'm here to give you more than that. I'm here to show you I care about the memories we'll make and the moments we'll keep. I'm not the only one running, and my competitors are strong. We're all in JROTC and the Skills USA leadership team, but what sets me apart is experience and drive. I've served on student council before. I know how to stay organized, communicate clearly, and follow through. I bring professionalism, responsibility, and consistency even when things get stressful. This upcoming year, will be our last year together. That means our last homecoming, our last prom, our last everything. And we deserve someone who's going to make sure every detail counts. Whether it's the GPAs or the smallest sign-up sheet, I pay attention and I will keep us on track. I may not be the loudest person in the room, but I promise you this, I will be the one making sure your voice is heard. Your ideas are pitched, and your time at this school ends on a positive note. If you want someone with experience, focus, and heart, then please vote me, Ariana Hernandez, for class secretary and student council. Thank you.
Some say the school is run by a secret society of students and teachers. I say, elect me as your class secretary and I'll find out for you. Hello, my name is Amy Hartley and I stand before you to gain your vote for class secretary. I'm here because I believe that this final year of high school should be more than just another chapter of our lives. It should be a highlight, a core memory. And I want to help make that happen. I'm in business technology. I shop and promote working together as a team to achieve greatness. And that's how I see all of you, not just as classmates, but as teammates to the class of 2026. And that makes us part of something special. Throughout my high school years, I've learned that it's not about winning or losing, but it's about what you learn in the process and the relationships you gain along the way. At Nationals for Skills USA, I was a secretary for a business meeting, and I really enjoyed the opportunity to do this. I gained a lot of skill, such as how to take effective and precise notes, and how to listen to other people's ideas and communicate them to paper. I'm not just running to add another thing to my resume, I'm running to make this year better than ever. And even the Avengers needed someone to keep them organized, and let's be honest, Tony Stark was not taking notes. Every great team needs a behind-the-scenes person, and that would be me. A strong class isn't just built on one person, it's built on how well we work together. Teamwork starts with communication. As secretary, my job isn't just to keep notes, it's to keep us connected, informed, and on the same page so we can all succeed together. As your secretary, I won't just represent you, I'll support the whole team and help make sure every voice is heard. This means improving how we share ideas, how we stay informed about school events, and how we give and receive feedback. Whether it's taking accurate minutes, helping events run smoothly, or making sure everyone knows what's going on, I'll be there, backing our officers, our fellow student council members, and all of you, not just with words, but with actions. I can't promise every issue will be resolved overnight, however, I can promise that I will come into this role with unwavering dedication. So when you see the ballot, vote Amy Hartley for class secretary.
Next up, running for secretary, Charles Fetzner.
Good morning, class of 2026. These past few months, really these past 3 years, have been a blur. Feels like just yesterday we walked in as freshmen with no clue what we were doing. Now, it's the end of junior year. We'll be seniors in just a day and a half, and yet, we've never had any class events. Sure, there's been a dance here or a fundraiser there, which was sponsored by the class of 26, but no event has been created for our class, by our class. I intend to find a way to change that. The most prominent idea I've had so far is a form of senior assassin, which I'm sure at this point everybody knows about. If, as a student council, we can find a way to coordinate such a large class to do something as high scale as senior assassin, you can be sure you'll be informed. This brings me to my other point. As students, we receive no information whatsoever as to what is going on. When the Chipotle fundraiser was held, just last winter, I had no idea where I was supposed to grab a flyer for something like that, or if I should just grab one off the wall. Teachers receive a weekly bulletin with all the information of what's coming up, and I did not so unachievable to also send out to students. And now, all I have to say is this. If you want a memorable, informed senior year, vote Charles Fetzner as your class secretary. Thank you.
Next up, running for treasurer and student council, Jack Gillette.
That was difficult. Okay. Good morning, class of 2026. What if I told you that money disappears faster in our student government than Chicken Bowl does at lunch? Shocking, right? But it does not have to be that way. We go through thousands of dollars each year, and the money talks, but only if you know how to listen. I'm Jack Gillette, and as your treasurer, I'm not just here to manage our funds. I'm here to protect them, grow them, and make every dollar count. Because when our money works smarter, our ideas grow bigger, and that's how we make an unforgettable senior year. I'm asking for your vote for Student Council and as your class treasurer to bring greatness to our senior year. Thank you.
Next up, running for treasurer is Connor Kavanaugh.
Good morning, Monty Tech. My name is Connor Kavanaugh, and I am running for class treasurer. As most of you know, our athletic facilities are not the best. For one, our track was deemed ineligible for hosting any sort of meets. This draws attention away from the school and makes it difficult for our athletes' parents to attend any of our meets. Our field is also rough and ill-maintained, and many teams have to travel to other venues to hold practices. If I am elected for this position, I will do my very best to improve these facilities by raising awareness and funds to help our athletic department flourish. However, don't worry, I will ensure that we have enough for our senior events and dances. I hope that you will consider me when voting today. Thank you for your time and have a good rest of your day.
Next up, running for vice president and student council, Kelsey Aikinen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kelsey Aikinen, and I am honored to stand before you as a candidate for your class of 2026 Senior Vice President and Student Council. I can't believe we're going to be seniors. How many of you remember sitting in here freshman year listening to speeches? Right? That was crazy. It was so long ago, but it feels like it was yesterday. It seems like yesterday, but so much has happened to each and every one of us along the way. Now, I'm not going to come up here and make a bunch of crazy promises like extra chicken bowls or days off of school, because let's be honest, those are often overpromised and underdelivered. However, what I will do is ensure that I'm the best candidate for the job. I have a plethora of leadership experience as seen through my roles as president of the National Honor Society, Leo Club, as well as our local Skills USA chapter. Recently, I have been elected to serve as a Skills USA Massachusetts state officer. I'm also involved in more than 10 extracurriculars while maintaining my dedication to academics, highlighting my time management and communication skills. With that being said, I will use all of my experiences and resources in order to formulate the most memorable senior year for us. Vote me, Kelsey Aikinen, and I promise to make it my goal to have our senior year make a lasting impact on our class and the school for years to come. Thank you for your support.
Next up, running for vice president, Cyrilla Crafton.
Hi everyone, my name is Cyrilla Crafton, and I'm running to be your senior class vice president. I was gonna say I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, but it seems my speech is the same amount as everyone else's. First things first, I wanna bring back Donut Fridays. I want to make small changes that actually make a difference in your day, like working with the school and shop teachers to get longer breaks for the shops that are stuck with shorter ones. I believe that everyone deserves time to breathe, and also fixing the doors and locks in the bathrooms. Now, I'm not just here to talk about donuts, breaks, and doors. I'm someone who knows how to listen. If there's a problem, I'm not just gonna take sides. I'm gonna hear you out. I'm good at mediation because I can take the emotion out and get to the core of what's going on. That's what a vice president should do. Listen, understand, and find real solutions. I've also moved around a lot. I've lived all over the US, and that's taught me how to connect with different kinds of people. It's even helped me to grow past old misunderstandings. Some people who weren't fans of me a year or two ago, we're friends now. That's not just about me changing, it's about being open, learning, and putting in the effort to get along. Look, school might not always be fun. We've all had those days. But I believe I can help make it better. A place where we show up for each other and try to make the best of it. This is our last year together, and I want to make it one we remember. So, if you want someone who's going to bring back Donut Friday, who listens, and who's ready to make a change, vote Sarila Crofton for Senior Vice President.
Next up, running for President and Student Council, Ben Johnson.
Good morning, Monty Tech! I am Ben Johnson. I am the current Vice President and Senior Class President and Student Council-elect. And I want to start off this speech by saying that without exaggeration, I believe Monty Tech is one of the best schools in Massachusetts. Not because of the teachers, not because of the administration, but because of the students. Every single one of you possesses aspects that are unique and valuable to the Monty Tech community. Whether that's the perseverance of the health shops, the grit and tenacity of auto body and electrical, or even the precision of engineering, and the creativity of graphics and business tech. It is for that reason that I'm up here today, because I know that the best students require the best representation, and I am the person for that job. In regards to that representation, I've got some very exciting announcements for the class of 2026 senior year. First and foremost, I am in talks with many key officials in the school to organize the first ever Monty Tech bonfire coinciding with the senior sunset, my bad. Additionally, I can guarantee a senior-only field day in May to remove some of the stress of both finals and AP exams. On top of that, I plan on bringing back events that have been left behind, like the senior quote writing and hot chocolate event in December. Hot chocolate. Who doesn't like hot chocolate? While still maintaining important events like the senior sunset and sunrise, as well as the senior class trip. But lastly, I'd like to show you some more motivation for getting up on the stage and running for president. It's because I believe in making Monty Tech the greatest it can be. I could have taken the easy way out and run for a less competitive role, but I'm not here to take the easy way out. I'm here to fight for this school, and I'm here to fight for y'all. So if you want a senior year at Monty Tech, that's the greatest it's ever been, you know to vote Ben Johnson for your senior class president.
Next up, running for president, Zachary Graziano.
How's it going, everybody? Come on, let's get it. Let's go.
My fellow classmates of the Monty Tech community, my time at Monty Tech has been extremely positive. Made many great friends along the way, and over the school there's been negative things that have happened. Some people may not feel safe. I want to bring that safe environment back into the community and leave all the negativity behind, as well as the Ohio Riz, and have a positive, fun senior year. I'm a competitive strongman and fortunate enough to go to the Iron Podium National Championships in 2 weeks. But I'm very approachable, and if you need anything, I'm here for you. Monty Tech has taught a lot about individuality, a key part of being and thinking who you are, to empower and make decisions. This is why I will fight for you, and at least one day a week, I will try to make it happen where we can wear hats once a day. Fitness is an essential part of my life, meaningful life and body, but an important thing is just like being yourself and like having a strong mindset. Ryan Rhodes, you're looking cute as hell. Along with other things towards us, my goal is to establish a weightlifting club and a strongman community, and strongman is one of the most positive athletic communities there is. Also, strongman is functional fitness and just brings a lot to that community. In conclusion, as an athlete and as your friend, I will fight for you. Connor Kavanaugh, step forward, bring forth the bell.
for President, Holly Beeman.
Good morning, Monty Tech. Sorry. My hook was to do the worm on the stage, but that didn't quite get to happen. Sorry. Anyways, my name is Holly Beeman, and I'm running for your senior class president. I hope everyone is excited for something coming up soon, whether it be dunking Mr. Sandin later today or summer vacation. Congratulations to each and every one of you for working so hard to get where you are today. It's not just a cliche. Junior year is truly the most difficult year of high school. And as class president this past year, me and my fellow officers responded to this. We spent countless hours working to gear all of our events and fundraisers to ease the pressure of junior year and help you leave an impact. In the past year, I used my voice to amplify yours. If you can remember back to last year's speeches, I stated that my biggest goal was to ensure you were represented and heard. As a result, the prom theme was chosen solely by your brainstorming, followed by your deciding vote. When you asked for the Shirley Temple bar, we listened and we added it back to prom. And now you are currently in the process of choosing next year's senior class trip. For me to take all the credit for this year's success would be to completely ignore your hard work and your contributions to making this school year great. And now to build this communication between students and class office, I created the 2026 Monty Tech Instagram account. And completely on my own, I dedicated the time to making 28 posts and 43 stories to ensure that you stayed informed. And I did it to keep the 134 of you who follow the account and the over 1,500 of you who have viewed the account in just the past 30 days with a place to use your voice and stay informed. In all things considered, I have learned a lot serving as your junior class president. From fundraisers not going to plan, to difficulties while planning events, mistakes have been made. But if anything, I am a resilient and dedicated person. This year was my first year serving as in class office, but I overcame the struggles laid out in front of me, ending my term as president with the experience empowering me with the ability to do even more, even better for your senior year. There is no presidential candidate with the experience I have gained over the past year as president, along with the leadership skills I've developed as historian of both National Honor Society and Leo Club, and including being captain of all 3 of my sports teams. I said last year I was going to listen to your requests, and I listened. I said I was going to represent your ideas, and I represented them. I said I was going to ensure this year was student-led, and you led it. Now I promise to bring forth all I've learned from this year and to continue uplifting your opinions, your ideas, and your senior year. You trusted me once to ensure a great year, and now I'm asking you to trust me again to make next year the time of our lives. Vote Holly Beeman for 2026 Senior Class President. Thank you.
And last but not least, running for president, Nana Ajay.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Nana Ajay. I'm running for class president. I can't really promise a lot. I'm new to all this. I'm nervous. I will make sure everyone's voice is heard. And I'll plan fun events. So vote Nana Ajay. If it ain't Nana, I ain't right. And all y'all see is I'm winning, bro.
Thank you. Let's have one last round of Today, at 10 o'clock, there will be an email sent to all of you that will have the voting ballot in it. We heard a lot of things from the candidates today, and I will say, as seniors next year, there are a lot of things that you can't do. You can't change school policy. You're not going to get more chicken bowl. You can't wear hats, and you have to come to school. But you need to be involved. So the more involved you are, the better your class will be. And that starts with voting, and voting for somebody that you think is going to help your class do things that you can do. Also, stay informed. That starts with reading your email. You guys get a lot of emails about things that are happening around the school. Read that email and then get involved in that, okay? Have a great day. You guys are going to period 2.